This is Hayes High Soccer on Tribe Broadcasting. Tonight, the Indians will look to get a win in their final home game of the season as they get set to take on the Liberal Redskins on senior night. And with that, we welcome you in on this Tuesday evening here in Hayes, Kansas. Alongside me, Ethan Dague. I'm Hank Corsair. And tonight, Hayes High gets a big opportunity to potentially put their record back above 500 as they round out their final two games of WAC play against Liberal tonight and then Garden City 2 days from now before finishing their season against a Heston team that the Indians beat 8-0 earlier in the season.
Yeah. Some key things that Hayes High is going to have to do tonight is the defense is going to have to step up. Like Heston, they didn't have to try as hard because our forwards, or they weren't as good a team, but here we got a better team, so we're going to have our defense step up a little bit and keep them away from the back line.
And in this game, the Indians will also have to be ready to work the attack and the defense as they face a Redskin team that they lost to earlier in the year, who has also not lost or allowed a goal since mid-September. And the Redskins have also scored 20 goals in their last 4 matches, including 12 of those in their last game against Heston.
Yeah. I think Hayes High has a really good chance tonight because Liberal lost to Dodge 2-1, but then we just had the same exact score to Dodge 2-1. So I think Hayes High is going to see that and come out really strong because they know that they have an opportunity here, and we just need to finish and we need to work together as a team on our home field and hopefully come out with a win here.
And Ethan, I'm going to put you on the spotlight for a second. You're a senior manager for this Hayes High team, and you've been with these guys for a while now, and you've had a lot of experiences with them. And I wanted to ask what they mean not only to you, but to this team and the school as a whole.
Oh yeah, there was 13 of us seniors, so it's really amazing to see that from our freshman year, us having 0 seniors, to us now having 13, to see that growth and to see them sticking with the program. And so, but I mean, our one captain Cooper, he just ran homecoming candidate. So I mean, I think especially that he means a lot to the school, and the school looks up to him, and so I think it's a good program with the seniors.
It will surely be an interesting game tonight. It's senior night here at Hayes High School as they get set to take on Liberal when we come back. We welcome you back to Hayes High School as the Indians get set to take on the 12th ranked team in the state, the Liberal Redskins, on senior night in a huge Western Athletic Conference matchup as Hayes High looking for their 7th win on the year.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game tonight. You know, it's a little chilly out here tonight, but it keeps it good.
So Liberal starting with the ball with the white jersey and red pants. Hayes High going with that all maroon look, and Liberal trying to waste no time. We tried going downfield, but Jalen Smith able to get up there. Jalen Smith, one of 7 seniors starting tonight for Hayes High on senior night. Has to work it back near Kenny Fisher, now boot it downfield. Liberal's got 2 running forward on the attack. Up ahead is Jeezy Gonzalez going to the corner, and that one will roll out. The ref will rule it as a corner kick, so right away we get our first one of the night. It's looking like it's number 4, Aaron Duque, the junior. And they'll try the header, and Kenny Fisher able to make a diving save as it gets kicked out of the way. And a big start defensively for Hayes High against a talented attack from Liberal.
That was an amazing save. I think we're going to see a lot more of those this game. You know, Liberal's got a strong attacking part of their team, so we're going to have this. Kenny's going to have to step up, and we're going to see if he is able to do that tonight.
Within the first minute, the Redskins already get a shot on goal, and Hayes High gets a big save. As Henry Spino deflects the pass and gets the interception. So wait for his teammates to catch up. Cooper Johnson trying to go forward to the leading scorer, Mason Schleicher, unable to get it. As it goes back to Jacob Hemphill. Henry Spino near the touchline at midfield. Goes up ahead to Schleicher. He'll try passing it up. Ivan Maldonado back out to Preston Parr. Hayes High just working it back, but the Redskins trying to go on the attack. Hemphill falls to the ground, and we get our first whistle of the game as he'll take it out. Getting ready to send it downfield will be the only sophomore in the starting lineup, Brecken Audie, wearing number 26 as he boots it downfield. Off the head of one of the Redskins players. And it'll be taken by Jeezy Gonzalez, first team WAC selection from a year ago. Liberal just trying to set something up. Should expect them to go on the attack here pretty quickly because that's a team that is very powerful with it.
Yeah, Hank, and their stats show it too. I mean, 19 has 21 goals this season. You know, yesterday during practice, after the practice, we had a meeting, and Coach Kelly said 19 is going to be the biggest one we're going to have to look for. And it looks like number 6 is also the one with the assists, so we're going to have to knock down 6, keep him off the ball, and keep 19 from getting the shots.
At number 19 is Swain Micaiah, one of 2 returning players for Liberal that was a first-team All-WAC selection a year ago as a junior. And now they'll try going on the attack up ahead. And there is Swain Micaiah being guarded by Cooper Johnson, passes it over and finds Urives. Against Henry Spino, tried kicking it downfield, but this one will be fielded by Henry Spino. Preston Parr running near the Liberal bench, passes it up ahead, and Hayes High got some numbers in front, but Liberal's a powerful defensive team as they kick it out, and it will be in their favor, according to the line judge. After the throw, Maldonado gets it hit out away from him once again. Hayes High only playing 4 defenders back, and now Liberal going to try to use that to their advantage on the attack, but Henry Spino is going to come out with it. So they do some moves. It's a pass back to Cooper Johnson. And now Hemphill going up against Isaac Iraves. There will be a whistle, and it will stay in the possession of Liberal.
It looked like Jacob was trying to pull on the jersey, and that's something Jacob struggles with. Is he gets so competitive, he just wants everything to stop, so he tries to pull on the jersey. So we've seen a number of fouls from him, so hopefully he can be able to keep his hands down this game and play fair.
Faden Howman sends it way up into the air, and it lands in between Henry Spino and Alex Pedroza. Or correction, that was number 19, Swain Macayo. Schleicher hits it out to Johnson, but then the Redskins able to get it back. Allen Biza with it, saving it from going out of bounds. Hayes High's got the numbers on this side of the field. And Hemphill's able to get it. Then right away back to Macayo. Does some moves, and Hayes High able to send it out of bounds. You notice Hayes High playing a more defensive game tonight. You saw the numbers. There were just 2 Liberal players there, and almost every Hayes High player is back there on the defense tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try to keep more numbers back there, just knowing that Liberal is a more offensive team, as the stats show, and they're going to need to keep the pressure on them so they don't get the lead, especially an early lead.
Now Liberal will work it back, getting ready to set things up. Joshua Garcia passes it all the way up ahead. Hemphill over to Henry Spino. As he works it around a little bit, tries going up ahead to Maldonado. An interception there for the Redskins. As it rolls out next to their bench, they're pointing in favor of Liberal, and they'll keep it on their side of the field. Liberal will work near the corner, and this one will roll out. It was trying to get to Jonathan Young, the junior, wearing number 9. And Liberal will get their 3rd corner kick of the night. Once again, they'll send Joshua Garcia over into that left corner. It's up into the air. And it's a header off the post, and then right there to get it once again is number 4, Aaron Duque. And Liberal, it just took them 8 minutes, and they're already on the board here in the first half.
You know, I don't like saying a lot of things luck, but that goal looked like it was luck. I mean, Kenny was able to get away once, but then just put it right back onto a head of the Liberal, and he was able to head it in. And, you know, there's not very often that happens, but it just so happened, and they got the early lead.
The Redskins actually missed it on that right post, but then right there was Aaron Duque to rebound it and get the first goal of the game. Henry Spino's got it right in midfield on the touchline. So he gets tripped up, and there's the whistle that you knew was coming. Redskins working with it with Jeezy Gonzalez. Getting double-teamed by Schleicher and Johnson. Seeing the Redskins in a similar position where they just kind of get a feel for everything, working it back, and then go on the attack, and it paid off last time as they spent quite a bit of time on Hayes High's side of the field, but now the Indians able to get it back with Preston Parr on the run, and a double team lost it and tripped up, and there to get it back is Camden Luck. So this one will roll out of bounds near the Liberal bench. Jalen Smith, the senior, wearing number 14, getting set to throw it in for Hayes High. The Redskins will boot it out. This one will go out of bounds. That's the trot Cooper Johnson over there to get ready to throw it in. Hayes High needing to build some momentum if they want to stay in this game. Liberal's a team that can get ahead early and then never look back as they'll go near the goal. And there's the kick, and it's a saved shot on goal. Preston Parr had it there, but it was saved by the goalie for the Redskins, Gail Ruvalcaba.
Yeah, Preston saw that shot, and he ran up on it. He just took it. And, that's one thing Kelly said we need to start doing more of is even if you don't think you got the best shot, just take the shot. You ain't going to score without taking the shots to begin with.
Hayes High will start to work it back and kick it back to Kenny Fisher. He's gotten one save so far tonight. As Maldonado takes it near midfield and working into the circle. We'll kick it downfield, trying to get to Henry Spino, and he's able to find him as Spino able to save it from going out of bounds, but then loses it back right away. Pass intercepted by Cooper Johnson. Mason Schleicher was there, but it went past him. Chavira passes it over to Swain Makayo. And now you'll see Liberal try to do it again. Even though they don't have the numbers, they are able to build momentum with their attacks as number 17, Jeezy Gonzalez, will take it. On the pass up ahead, Kenny Fisher having to run up, but it gets kicked out of bounds near the touchline. Redskins working it back. Near Mason Schleicher, and the pass back will go to Joshua Garcia. They'll try running up ahead. He stayed on signs, but Preston Parr able to intercept the pass, and then this one gets booted out of bounds near the ref's table. That one goes out of bounds near Liberal's bench. Hayes High will get the possession back on it. Hayes High tried going on the attack right away, but Liberal able to get it back once again. As we'll just have to kick it back to Kenny Fisher. So boot it downfield. This one high and didn't quite get the distance on it. Cooper Johnson hits it with his head up to Schleicher. Hayes High was trying to get some good ball movement there. They had it at the start, but this one rolls out of bounds. We'll say it will actually stay with the Indians as Preston Parr gets it in his grasp. We'll throw it up to Maldonado near the sideline. Pass intercepted by Hayes High. Jacob Hemphill able to get in front of it. And now Henry Spino up ahead to Schleicher. Those two going back and forth as Spino goes on the run. Couldn't quite get to the ball in time, but Schleicher able to get it right back. So this one will be ruled that it's Liberal's ball. Cooper Johnson steps in front of it as he heads it out of bounds. Faden Heilman going up against against the Redskins, and now they'll try to hit it up ahead. And Kenny Fisher there once again having to run up, but is able to field it with his hands. He stays in the box. This one he'll drop kick, another high one. So as we sent downfield by Faden Heilman. Mason Schleicher there in a one-on-one. He's able to get it, but they're going to blow the whistle. They'll say it's handball against Liberal, so Hayes High will get a free kick right here. Golden opportunity to tie it up right here with 25-19 on the clock. It'll be Preston Parr up ahead and off of the goalpost of the field goal, and this one will be a goal kick for Liberal. Goalkeeper tonight for Liberal is the senior number 1 Gail Ruvalcaba. So just tap it over to his teammate Joshua Garcia. That's what Liberal does on this side of the field. You notice at the beginning, just slowly work it back and forth, get a feel before they go on the attack, and they've been pretty successful with it so far.
Yeah, I think some of that also has to do with this cold. You know, they're trying not to waste all their energy because it's going to be cold, and you know they're feeling it, so they're trying to keep warmed up, and you'd rather be warmed up on the ball than without the ball. So they're going to try to keep in possession.
And this is a team that knows that they can control the game. Like I said, they have not allowed a goal since mid-September and have outscored their opponents 20-0 in their last 4 matches. Hayside trying to go on the attack here with Maldonado, doing some good moves against the Redskins, but instead we'll pass it back to Faden Heilman and let the Indians reset. So we'll roll out of bounds as Hemphill tried getting pass number 24, Isaac Iraves. They keep it in bounds, and then Faden Heilman hits it back out right away. Again, we're seeing the second team wax selection from last year. Joshua Garcia get the throw in. As Luck goes up against the Redskins, and Maldonado steps in front and pushes the Redskin to the ground. And that'll be a free kick for Liberal. Hayside will put a wall of 3 up in front against the free kick. As they'll go up ahead, Kenny Fisher making a diving save on the left side of the goal, and it rolls out near the corner.
You know, I don't have a feeling that's going to be a last good save Kenny's going to have tonight. We've seen it multiple games over and over and over, just Kenny going and making these awesome saves, and I have a feeling that tonight's not going to be a slow night for him.
And he's getting his minutes worth so far. He's only had 2 saves, but both of them he's had to make a diving effort to do so. Now the Redskins getting their 4th corner kick of the night, high into the air. And Kenny Fisher gets the save.
You know, one thing that Hayes High has kind of struggled with, I mean, almost any team has kind of struggles with, is not getting down on themselves after a first goal. And we were told not to do it on Dodge, and after we didn't do it on Dodge, we almost came back and won. But now you can tell Hayes High has not given up yet. They're still trying to fight, and so hopefully we can still see a good outcome on this game.
Clock reads 21-17 to go here in the first half as Hayes High gets ready to throw it in. Preston Pard doing some work, passes up ahead. And the Redskins able to get it right back. It's number 17, Jeezy Gonzalez, that came out with it. Now Cooper Johnson with the interception, going to try and run up ahead on a double team as it gets kicked back out to Camden Luck. And he'll try passing up ahead to Mason Schleicher, and this one was actually a shot attempt. It was on goal, but it was saved by Liberals goalie Ruval Kaba. And the whistle's going to be blown.
Looks like it may have just been a personal foul.
So the Redskins will get another free kick. This one coming from Joshua Garcia. He'll boot it up ahead to number 4 for Aaron Duque, but it goes right past him. Kenny Fisher will just set the ball down. And this one going right to midfield where Maldonado's standing ready to receive it. 4 players in front for the Redskins trying to go on the attack. It's a 3-on-3. Asai able to clear it out for a moment. And Sway Mancayo falling to the ground. Asai had the slide tackle attempt, but the whistle was blown. So we're going to get our first penalty kick of the night, coming from number 19, Swain Mancayo. The last guy you want to go up against if you're Hayes High, like we mentioned earlier, 21 goals on the year. He'll go up against Kenny Fisher, already made 3 saves so far tonight. Mancayo will run up and get it on the right side and gets the Redskins their second goal of the game at the 19-14 mark of this first half. So Hayes High dug into a hole early as we're only 20 minutes into the contest. Liberal already got 2 goals so far. And at first, Hayes High and Liberal both were trying to control the tempo and go on the attack when they had to. Now Hayes High's probably got to change that up.
Yeah, I mean, one thing, like I mentioned earlier, we can just not get down on ourselves. If we stay up with our heads held high, we're going to be able to stay in this game and hopefully come out with a couple goals here pretty soon before half.
Jalen Smith able to save it from going out of bounds, but Hayes High working it back once again. This one will go off of the foot of number 27 for Liberal, Diego Pavia, the junior. Cooper Johnson getting the interception on the pass. Trying to go up ahead. There was no one there to receive it, but it will go off of the foot of number 14, Israel Torres. As the Indians will go up ahead, we have a collision on that far side. And Hayes High is going to get their first corner kick of the night. It'll come from number 11, Henry Spino, as the Indians look to get on the board for the first time tonight. Spino runs up into the air. It's deflected by the goalie, and then kicked in by the Indians.
Hayes High really needed that goal right now because I think this is going to be a huge game changer. You know, one for Hayes High is going to be able to show them we are still in this game, and for the Redskins, it's going to show that Hayes High is not some team that can just kick the ball around. They're going to actually have to try, and I think Liberal needs to realize that, so they're going to get a little more nervous now.
So less than 2 minutes after Liberal takes the 2-0 lead, it looked like Breckenati was the one that kicked it in. It got deflected by the goalie, fell on the ground. He saw the opportunity and was able to get it past. 3 goals in the first half so far as this one rolls out of bounds. Garcia will run up. This one will go high up into the air. Off of the head of a Redskin, and Hayes High trying to go on the attack once again as Cooper Johnson takes it. Being double teamed, was able to find Henry Spino. So this one will go off of the foot of a Redskin as Johnson tried making the pass. Will go off of Diego Pavia. We'll see another substitution for Hayes High as Eduardo Maldonado checks in place of number 16, Camden Luck. Henry Spino will send it off his head, and we'll hit it over to Cooper Johnson. Breckenati with the ball, tried getting it over to number 22, Kyler Luck. We'll see the Redskins throw it in once again. And we'll see number 27, Diego Pavia, come out of the game. Swain Moncayo back into the game as they await the throw in from Isaac Iraves. Cooper Johnson tried clearing it out. It goes off of the foot of a Redskin. Henry Spino has 3 Liberal players surrounding him, and he tried getting it out. Henry Spino tried to make the slide tackle. And they get the whistle, and we're going to see another free kick from the Redskins. This time it'll come from number 17, Jeezy Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends it downfield. It was a low kick, and Cooper Johnson able to clear it out. Spino with it does some moves. Kyler Luck gets pushed out of the way. A lot of the Hayes High fans wanted the whistle, but they don't get it. Cooper Johnson kicks it out of bounds. So we'll see Garcia make another throw in for Liberal. This one will be fielded by Faden Heilman. He hits it off his head. And Cooper Johnson able to clear it out up ahead. It looks like that's not Mason Schleicher. It's number 9, Oscar Perez, who just checked in a second ago. Henry Spino now trying to go on the wing. Will pass up ahead. And it gets hit out by the Redskins. Liberal, even though they don't have the numbers, will go on the attack once again. We've seen him do it quite a bit tonight. So go up against Breckenati, and the pass gets intercepted by Hayes High. So try to clear it out. Kyler Luck will send it downfield. Joseph Salazar there to receive it. Henry Spino working against Moncayo. And that's probably the matchup you want for if you're Hayes High, because Henry Spino, he's got the speed, he's very physical. Going up against Liberal's best player, that's the guy that you'd want.
And he's got the talent too. I mean, you saw him just a few minutes ago doing those moves. You know, not very many kids at the high school level can do those just like he can smoothly. So he really does a good job out there.
Mason Schleicher will take it after the deflection from number 6, Eduardo Maldonado. Hayden Heilman steps in front and intercepts the pass. So another Liberal player gets pushed to the ground. This time they'll call it on Maldonado. Joshua Garcia at the free kick from close to midfield in the middle third. Sending it closer to the left side of that goal. Redskins able to come out with it by number 17, Gonzalez. And this one will roll out, but it will be a corner kick. They'll once again send Joshua Garcia, the second team WAC selection from a year ago, from the left corner. High up into the air off of the head of a Liberal player. This one rolling out, both Kyler Luck and Jalen Smith running after it. And we're going to get another corner kick, it looks like. So the Redskins will run their group up. They'll go off the head of Cooper Johnson. Cleared out of the way momentarily, but the Redskins will get another throw in. Henry Spino tried making the sliding tackle as Ivarez throws it up. Heilman sending it downfield and clearing it out. Got 10:33 to go here in the first half. Liberal in front 2-1 after getting 2 goals early on in the first 20 minutes of this half. ASI is trying to fight back. They got that goal from Breckenati just a minute 23 after Liberal had their penalty kick. Cooper Johnson runs in front. Doing some moves as Alan Biza passes it up ahead. As Jalen Smith are on the defense. This one will be a throw in from Jonathan Young. Passes it into a triple team from Hayes High. As they try getting the pass by, but it's deflected by Faden Heilman. So this one's starting to roll out. And another throw in for Liberal. The Indians clear it out. It goes off of the head of Henry Spino. And they'll say that one will go to Hayes High. So Hayes High had to stay on with their defense on that side for a while, but got to give them a lot of credit for holding up and keeping themselves in this game with a defensive stand.
Yeah, one thing I'm glad to see from Hayes High, it does not look like they're giving up at all. Most teams fall from that, and I would say we have a couple times in the past against Dodge, but here tonight they want this win, so they're not going to give up at all.
This would especially be a statement win for Hayes High, especially with the playoffs looming around. We'll try to get an update on those rankings for you when we get the chance. Faden Howman will run up and kick it back up ahead for Hayes High, but it's going to roll out of bounds on the touchline. Up ahead. They'll give it to Maldonado, and now Johnson lost track of the ball, but has Jalen Smith there to recover it. Perez with it now, going on the run. Pass up ahead, gets stolen from him. As Perez will have the ball. Try going forward, instead will go to the side. Pass gets intercepted by the Redskins. With it now Lonsdale, but he lost it back once again. Liberal will go on the attack against the 4 Hayes High defenders that got deflected. This one will stay in bounds after it almost rolled out. 6:57 to go in the first half. Heilman with it will go on the run, passes it to the side. Was able to find Kyler Luck, and he tried passing it up ahead. Recanati able to get the ball back for Hayes High. This one kicked off to the side. We got a one-on-one, and Kyler Luck got pushed to the ground on a one-on-one against Alan Biza.
Looks like he's finally got the foul that the fans wanted him to get earlier. You know, there was a time right in front of the press box about the 40 that he wanted that the fans thought that Kyler had a foul against him, and now he finally got that for Hayes High.
It has been a physical game so far, and you're right. Hayes High was saying, or the Hayes High fans were saying that Liberal had some moments where Hayes High players were getting pushed to the ground. They finally get the call, and we'll see what Hayes High does now that they have the ball back. Kenny Fisher will kick it off to Preston Parr. And this one trying to go up ahead. Kyler Luck clears it out on the touchline. Hayes High in a similar situation they were in just a few minutes ago. So see Liberal make 2 substitutions, can't quite make out who they are. Looks like they're going to put in number 21, Ariel Gayton, and number 27, Diego Pavia, returning back to the game. The Redskins will wait the throw in from Isaac Iraves. So throw into a spot where he had just one player there, and there were 4 Hayes High defenders. Redskins try going into the 18-yard box. Hayes High will try to go on the attack. As Lonsdale will pass it back and wait for the attack to reset. Perez with it, try getting the pass to Jalen Smith, a little bit behind him. The Redskins will run up ahead with Moncayo. And a 2-on-4, Indians able to clear it out for a moment. It's Cooper Johnson off of his head. Ball going up in the air a few times. This one will roll out near Liberal's bench. And we're going to get our first yellow card of the game. So that yellow card will come at the 3:38 mark of this first half against Preston Parr. Ethan, what did you notice on that play? It was a little bit tough to see, but Liberal will try to go into the box, and now this one over the football goalpost, and Kenny will get another goal kick. It was the 5th shot attempt of the game for Liberal. Now Hayes High will try to get an opportunity to score and tie it up with 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Hayes High will get the free kick as Breckenati sends it downfield. Right up to Cooper Johnson. This one going past him up to Lonsdale. Works it back. Had the chance, but Liberal closed up real quickly. And the pass up ahead, almost in. Jalen Smith aiming on the left side of the goal, was just unable to get it in. And Liberal will get another goal kick. Interesting stat in this game. That was the first shot attempt for Hayes High that I have listed that wasn't on goal. So Hayes High being good strategically with how they want to go on the attack so far. So try to score again as we're now under 2 minutes. Redskins in a 2-on-4 situation as they pass it upfield. Breckenati able to clear it out. Will be a high throw back in. Hayes High able to clear it out. Looks like Faden Heilman was able to get to it. 1 minute to go in the first half as the Redskins work it back to their goalie, Rufo Caba. We're going to get a whistle, and this one will be another free kick for Liberal.
You know, one thing that Hayes High is going to have to keep himself from doing is getting all these penalties. You know, that's one way that a team can come out on top. We've seen it done before against Trinity and a couple other teams, but we're going to have to try to keep our hands down and play aggressively, but not this physical.
25 seconds to go in the first half. Hayes High will try to go on the attack as Johnson has it after the pass from Lonsdale. Redskins work it back, just trying to hold on to the ball and take it to halftime with the lead 2-1. And you'll hear the sound go off, and there's zeros on the clock. We will go to halftime with Liberal in front 2-1 after 2 early goals in the first 20 minutes, and we will have our halftime show coverage when we come back. We welcome you back to Hayes High School on our halftime show as Liberal leads at the break 2-1 against Hayes High. And just as we expected from Liberal, they were going to come in and try to control the tempo early on, and that's exactly what they did. Had the 2 goals early on, a header that was deflected from Kenny, or went off of the post from a corner kick, and then just 13 minutes later they were able to take advantage of a Hayes High foul and get the penalty kick. Liberal's just been a team throughout this year that's shown that they can control the tempo of any game.
Yeah, we need to get the ball off their foot as much as possible. You say that with every team, but Liberals, they like to control the ball. If they don't have the ball in their possession, they're going to try to get it back as soon as possible. And so that's why, and Hayes High needs to not be given it, or just give it to them by doing these fouls. We need to keep our hands down and stuff. That's one thing I've seen a lot this game.
And despite the 2 goals for Liberal, you got to give a lot of credit for Hayes High's defenders. You've seen some moments where the Redskins have worked it into their attacking third, but the Hayes High defender is able to clear it out, get it into a throw-in situation for Liberal, and then clear it out. We've seen quite a bit from those tonight, so you got to give some credit to those defenders.
Yeah, our back line has really stepped up and played a huge role in keeping it 2-1 right now. So, yeah, definitely huge shout out to Brecken. And looks like Preston got a yellow card, so I don't know if he's going to get back in. But and then Faden and Jacob.
And another stat that I want to take a look at, as I have it listed so far, I'll note that these are unofficial stats. Hayes High has had 4 shots, 3 of which have been on goal. And the chances that they've gotten to make an attack, they've been very smart with the ball, just finding the opportunities and putting them there. And they were able to get one off that corner kick that the goalie deflected, and Breckenati right there at the 17:51 mark to kick it in.
Yeah. That really was a confident boost for Hayes High. I don't think it could have came at a better time right after they got a PK and got the second goal scored on them. We were to come back and get a shot right after and score. So that really was a confident booster. Make sure Hayes High knows they're still in this game. There's still another half to come back and still get 2 goals and hold them at the 2 and come out on top.
So even though Liberal had the first 2 goals, we'll see if Hayes High can try and fight back and try to get a win on senior night. We'll have our second half coverage when we come back. We welcome you back to Hayes High School as we get set to start the second half of tonight's game. And Ethan, I'll ask you this once again. What are the keys to victory in the second half?
for Hayes High, like I said during the halftime show, Liberal is a team that likes to keep it on their foot. So if we can keep it on our foot and keep getting it down the field like we have a couple times, and hopefully even getting a corner kick, that's how we score the first one. Doing that way would be a great way to win this game.
So Mason Schleicher will go to the middle circle to start things off for Hayes High. As Liberal will work back in that 3-3-4 defense formation. Hayes High trying to waste no time, as you can see them sprinting out of the gate. Henry Spino try getting the pass up ahead, but this one rolls out. Redskins cleared out by Aaron Duque. Henry Spino will work it back. We'll try running up ahead, and we're going to get a timeout on the field. So there's a injured player on the ground for Liberal. Can't quite make out who it is. I think it's number 21, Ariel Gayton. Holding on to his right ankle. As he gets helped up to his feet by the coach for Liberal. But the ball will stay in possession with Hayes High, as they'll get a substitution. That injury was number 20, or excuse me, it was number 17, Jeezy Gonzalez. And it's Ariel Gayton that comes into his place, number 21. Hayes High will get a free kick from Kyler Luck. It's two teams trading it off near Liberal's bench, and the pass up ahead is cleared by Liberal. Those will boot it high into the night sky. That one, Liberal had the ball. They'll say it rolled out. And Breckenaudio will place it on the ground and get set to throw to get the free kick. Right at the midfield line on that far side. So he boots it far downfield. Bunch of Liberal players there to clear it out, as it went off the head of, I believe, number 6, Joshua Garcia. As the ball went to Cooper Johnson, he stumbled a little bit. Redskins going on the run. And one thing that we're noticing from Hayes High, stepping up a little bit on the defensive side, they've been able to control the ball early on on their side of the field, but then Liberal goes on the attack and they stop it before it even gets started.
Yeah, that's really.
Work it back to number 4, Jacob Hemphill. Now Maldonado working near the touchline, has one player behind him and one in front of him from Liberal. Cooper Johnson with it. Pass to the other side of the field to Luck. Pass it over to Henry Spino. He'll pass, trying to hit Mason Schleicher, the team's leader in goals, was unable to find him. Up ahead, Maldonado has some players in front of him to help him. This one gets taken from him. As Moncayo able to clear it out, do some moves, and then work up ahead. And they're going to get the whistle on Maldonado as Moncayo fell backwards.
It almost kind of looks like it looked pretty physical, but it looked like Ivan just kind of tripped over him, like really pushed him down, because then you can tell right away he felt bad, helped the other player up, and They even said a couple words after they got up, saying he was sorry and stuff.
Hayes High continue to play good defense. Now Henry Spino with the steal pass up ahead to Mason Schleicher on the wing on that far left side. Cooper Johnson tried stepping in front of it. And now Liberal just taking their time, trying to set up the attack, controlling the momentum early on, and now we're going to get a stoppage of play. We got a player down from Liberal on the far side near that left corner. Kenny Fisher helps him to his feet. Or correction, it was a Liberals goalie that helped him to his feet. I forgot we switched sides. Second injury of the half for Liberal in the first 4 minutes. They'll have to make another substitution. Now following the injury, the Redskins will try running up ahead. Hayes High's got some players there as they'll clear it out. Kyler Luck had the ball and is able to pass up ahead. Henry Spino trying to go on the run against the Alessandro Shavira. They'll get a pass up ahead near the touchline on that far side. Hayes High clears it out up ahead to Maldonado. Faden Heilman with it now. Now Schleicher kicks it back. Johnson will take it, and they'll send up Jacob Hemphill to receive it from him. Kyler Luck running back, trying to get the ball back for Hayes High. As Liberal will go on the attack on a 2-on-1, and Hayes High able to clear it out of the way. Preston Parr able to step in front of it. And we'll see another substitution for Liberal. It'll be number 27, Diego Pavia, checking back into the game for the Redskins, the junior. Not one of the starters, but has seen quite a few minutes tonight. And Liberal will get the first corner kick of the second half. As they'll send it up, Hayes High it went off of the head of a Hayes High player. As Henry Spino will try going on the run up ahead, has some help in front of him. This one will get kicked out of bounds near the ref's table. Liberal will try going on the attack. Jonathan Young with the ball. Recanati able to clear it out. We'll see a across the field kick from the Redskins. Kyler Luck has been playing some good defense so far to start the second half.
Yeah, he's really stepped up, ever since Preston got that yellow card. Kelly doesn't like to put players back in after they already got one. But Kyler was able to step up to the plate, and as you saw, he just kind of did a move to get that ball away from the Liberal.
Very quick player for Hayes High, but as they tried going into the middle third there, Liberal able to get it back. Playing it back with their 4 defenders. Get the pass up ahead. Camden Luck gets it out, and Hayes High just trying to find gaps to pass it to, but Liberal closes them up right away. Mason Schleicher will run up against Joshua Garcia. Hayes High clears it out once again, stopping the attack once again before it even gets started. And we're gonna get a throw in for the Redskins. Garcia will throw it near the Hayes High bench. Breckenati works back and kicks it back out. It's Henry Spino right there. Gets double teamed, has someone from Hayes High, that's Cooper Johnson, who tried to run up and help him. Redskins going to pass up ahead. Shavira pass it out. And this will roll out of bounds. They'll point towards the Hayes High goal, or the goal that Hayes High is defending. The throw-in will come from the sophomore, number 22, Kyler Luck. Heilman tries booting it downfield. It will go right back to Liberal as he tried finding Mason Schleicher. Just a little too far over his head. With it now is Pavia. And we're going to get a whistle, and Hayes High is going to be called for another foul as Pavia got tripped up near the 8-yard line of the football markings on the field. So we'll see another free kick from the Redskins as Hayes High will put a wall of 4 up in front. The kick will come from Joshua Garcia. The junior wearing number 6. Mentioned earlier was a second-team All-WAC selection from a year ago. As he will stop as he ran up, and instead it'll be a different player kicking it in for the Redskins. And they tried getting a shot up, but were unable to, and this one will go way over the goal. This will be the first shot attempt for any team in the second half. Breckenati will send it up into the air. Maldonado trying to run ahead. Does a move. And it's going to go into a double team as he works towards that right wing. As it gets cleared out by number 4, Aaron Duque. Cooper Johnson standing on the track will get the throw in. They'll go into the 18-yard box over the head of Maldonado, and there's a whistle, and I think we're gonna get a penalty kick for Hayes High.
Looked like it must have been a handball. This is huge for Hayes High right now. This is the perfect opportunity to come out and try to tie up this game for the best chance of winning this game.
It'll be the sophomore Ivan Maldonado that goes in to do it. From Redskins will have Gail Ruvalcaba on the defense as the goalkeeper. A big opportunity for Hayes High to tie it up with a penalty kick. penalty gets set. Maldonado will run up and will kick it right down to the left side, and Hayes High able to tie it up at the 28-minute mark against the 12th-ranked team in the state.
This is huge for Hayes High, getting their confidence back up. I think it's bringing Hayes High's confidence up, and maybe the Redskins' confidence down just a little bit. The big thing is bringing Hayes High confidence up, and Hayes High really needed that right about now.
First penalty kick of the night for Hayes High, and it pays off. Both teams have gotten both their goals on 2 straight shots. As Liberal had the header early on in the first half and then a penalty kick later on, Hayes High gets a kick off of a goalie deflection and then a penalty kick to start the second half with 28:01 to go. Hayes High playing aggressive defense on their attacking side of the field. Now Liberal trying to go up ahead. Breckenati will break out in front, but instead we'll let it roll back to Kenny Fisher. You saw Hayes High, once the ball got back into play, go right away onto that side. They know that they got to get the lead back quickly, because if we go to a golden goal overtime, Liberal's going to come out aggressive, and Hayes High does not want that on their mind. They want to win it in regulation. This one rolls past the goalie as it goes into the box. Hayes High had the opportunity there, but it's just a tough play to make.
He almost had that opportunity to bring in the first Hayes High lead of the game, but it was just unlucky for Mason not to recognize that the ball was loose and the goalie was outside of him.
Hayes High works it back to their attacking side of the field. So get the throw in off of it, goes off the head of Mason Schleicher. As Liberal has it, they'll try to go on the attack. They'll do their usual routine, just play it back a little bit, let everything set up, and then attack when you have to. This one, a short kick, almost was stolen by Hayes High. So they'll go on the run, and Hayes High able to kick it out by Jacob Hemphill. Redskins working with it. Hayes High playing tight defense, and a lane opens up for Liberal to try and capitalize off of. As the Redskins instead will kick it back. This one goes high into the air. And Hayes High able to get it out as Camden Luck will try and run up ahead. Not sure who has it there, but Liberal comes out with this. They'll go on the run near the goal line. And we're going to get a goal kick for Hayes High. Fisher will run up and will hit it right to Cooper Johnson. Hemphill will pass up ahead to Maldonado as he gets some help, and they're going to say it went off of Liberal. It's Cooper Johnson with it. Or instead they'll actually send out Jacob Hemphill to throw it in. Johnson tries passing it to Schleicher, but Redskins steps in front of it. And we got a trip there, and there's the whistle. Kyler Luck tried running with it, and it got tripped up right away. They're going to call it on Alan Biza, the senior wearing number 22.
Hopefully that doesn't expect Kyler any. He's a little slow to get up, and then he was grabbing his ankle. Now it looks like he's hopping around. So hopefully he's not hurting too much and can able to hold that position of Preston.
Breckenati will send it downfield, as this one will be Gail Rufakaba, who runs up and saves it for the Redskins. Johnson receives the pass and will try running up ahead on a double team. The Redskins instead will get it back. 2-on-1, and there's another trip, and there's another whistle. Looks like Camden Luck just kind of got hooked on Moncayo, and Moncayo just fell down because of it. Just a short kick off to the side on the free kick for the Redskins. Hayes High able to come out with it with Henry Spino. And there will be another whistle. Both teams got physical in just that minute alone.
Yeah, I have a feeling that physical level's not going to calm down any. Both teams really want this, and I think Case High wants a little bit more, so they're going to be playing a little more aggressive or knowing foul a little bit more. But we're going to probably see a lot of fouls come here throughout the rest of the game.
Deep free kick there from Hayes High as Cooper Johnson will have it. Kicks it over to Maldonado, trying to find the gaps but Liberal just closes them up right away. Maldonado will stop, and it was just a slow rolling kick. Perfect opportunity for Liberal to get the steal. And there'll be a goal attempt, and Liberal unable to capitalize off it. Diego Pavia had the run up ahead and put it to the right side of the goal, but as Fisher made the diving save but couldn't get it on target. So 2 shot attempts for Liberal in this half, neither of which have been on goal. Go off the head of Preston Parr. So the Redskins send their 3 defenders back. Now two forwards in front for the Redskins, and Kenny Fisher running up and making a huge save to keep the game tied up.
That was huge on Kenny right there, keeping the confidence in his highest favor. And, I feel that's not going to be the last time we're going to say his name out of it tonight. He's done it a few times already. Now there's another time. You say his name all the time, but he deserves every time.
Seeing it all across the board from Hayes High, trying to make a statement on senior night. We're about halfway through this second half. Tied 2-2 as Hayes High got the penalty kicked just 8 minutes ago from Ivan Maldonado. Both teams attacking aggressively here in the rest of this half. Be a high kick up into the air. Kenny Fisher makes the diving save, but it rolled past him, and now Liberal goes back in front 3-2. Swain Moncayo, the first team WAC selection, gets his second goal tonight and 23rd of the season. Hayes High had the save, but it just got past Fisher, and he was unable to come out with it, and it just had green pastures ahead for Moncayo to give Liberal the lead back.
Yeah, now Hayes High needs to come out with more confidence and be able to not hang their heads, but come back and score another hero fest.
Maldonado trying to go on the run as Hayes High will go with the aggressive attack. This one will get, or correction, it will stay in bounds. Looked like it was about to roll out in front of Liberal's bench. Garcia kicked it out, and now Cooper Johnson trying to get the throw in. This one will roll out of bounds on that far side on the left flank. But Hayes High will get another throw-in opportunity. 19:18 on the clock as they stop it. Not sure what it's for. It looks like we're going to get a substitution for Liberal. Aaron Duque is the one coming out of the game. And coming in his place, number 14, Israel Torres. So Hayes High will get the throw in on that far side. Coming from Cooper Johnson, it'll be a far one. Liberal able to clear it out off of a head. Go on the run past midfield. Now Mason Schleicher, correction, that was Henry Spino stepping in, trying to get the ball back for Hayes High. Redskins will just kick it back towards their goalie, Ruvalcaba. Mason Schleicher ran up and tried to get back, but Ruvalcaba will pick it up. Liberal just trying to control the tempo for the rest of this game as they have the 3-2 lead. Brecken Audi making a collision with a Liberal player. Audi hopped back up to his feet, and now that Liberal player that he collided with took a second to get up, and now he's back to his feet. Jalen Smith passes it up to Maldonado. Trying to do some moves, a pass up ahead. Trying to find Henry Spino, and the goalie gets there before him and saves it. And Hayes High trying to get the chances, and will kick it towards that right side and just unable to get it in.
That was such a big opportunity for Hayes High. You know, Mason Schleicher was able to get 2 shots off, but just at the end of the day, he just felt unlucky. And not much you can do about that. Now it looks like the goalkeeper might be injured on this side as he gets back onto his feet, or back onto the ground.
So Ruvalcaba a little slow to get up. It probably happened when he made that diving save, just beating Henry Spino to the ball.
Looks like we have Henry Spino might be down too. I don't know if he's from injury or he might be cramping.
Cooper Johnson's running over to help him. If I had to assume, I'd say Ruvalcaba, the goalie for Liberal, his one had to come from that collision with Henry Spino where he made the diving save. Henry a little tough to tell if it's cramping or maybe he got hurt on that collision as well to his leg. As he's now currently laying on his back, just a little slow to get up. So both players able to come to their feet. Ruvalcaba limping a little bit. Henry Spino walking from his own power. So Liberal will get the goal kick. It won't come from the goalie. It'll come from one of the defenders. So they waste no time. They'll pass it right up ahead. There was no one there to field it. Hayes High just has to clear it out. Redskins just working the ball around a little bit. Chavira passes it back, and now Torres will do the same thing. So we'll go right to Breckenati on the interception. Him and Jalen Smith just worked it back between each other for a second. Now the Redskins going on a run down the left flank. And Hayes will get a throw in on that side. Breckenati boots it into the air. As Cooper Johnson passes it to Maldonado. And Audie sends it downfield near Henry Spino as he passes it up ahead. And the Redskins clear it out once again. But Audie making a great, doing a great header and getting it back out. Liberal works it back once again. Garcia sends it downfield near the Hayes High bench. And they'll say that one was last touched by Liberals. Hayes High didn't waste any time on the throw-in from Kyler Luck. Hemphill will get the pass up ahead. Liberal clears it out once again. So Kenny Fisher has to run up. Tells his defenders to run up a little bit, and he'll drop kick it. Putting a lot of height on his kicks tonight. So we'll go off of Orlando Munoz. And Hayes High's going to get the throw in. We'll see how aggressive they go here on the attack. As Cooper Johnson will do some moves trying to go up ahead. The pass will go back to Kyler Luck. He'll stop, and instead we'll work back to Faden Heilman. Breckenati with it, stops, boots it into the air. Now Spino trying to run it up ahead. Schleicher with it. Now the Redskins going on a three-person attack. So there are 4 Hayes High defenders back there. And they're going to blow the whistle. And the Redskins are going to get another free kick. A lot of fans thought there wasn't enough contact there to call it. Liberal will send 2 players over to that side to do the free kick. Jeezy Gonzalez and Joshua Garcia, both all wax selections from a year ago. This will be a line drive kick right to Kenny Fisher as he's able to get his 6th save of the night. Maldonado with the ball. Pass it over to Hemphill. And he loses it right away. Sway Moncayo going on the run. And we're going to get a whistle. And another foul called on Hayes High, so another free kick for Liberal coming up. This one will come from Swain Moncayo as Hayes High puts a wall of 3 in front of him. Already has 2 goals tonight. And Kenny Fisher able to make another diving save on the left side of the goal, and we've been calling his name a lot tonight. That's now his 4th save of this half. Mason Schleicher on the run up ahead. There's 3 Liberal players on there defending third. And they're going to call another foul against Hayes High. They'll say Henry Spino got in front of him. Redskins going on the run on another attack. Hayes High's got some defenders there, but Redskins did a good job at finding the gaps. And Kenny Fisher runs up and fields it. We'll get another drop kick. This one going near Liberal's bench, but a little bit farther out. Now Liberal on the run, and this one will go over the head of Kenny Fisher and over the goal as well. And despite the lead that Liberal has, they've been going pretty aggressive on the attack. 7 shot attempts in this half. Liberal with the ball now. Hayes High able to come out with it though. This one rolling near the Indian bench. We're going to get a whistle on that far side, and it's going to be Hayes High ball as there was a collision there. Looked like it was Kyler Luck for the Indians. That was part of it. It was number 22, Alan Biza, as well for Liberal. Hayes High sends it downfield. It goes right off the head of a Liberal player. The clock reads 9:09 to go here in the game. Hayes High gets the throw in. Cooper Johnson going on the run up ahead. Liberal clears it out, but this one goes into the parking lot at Hayes High School. This one high up into the air, lands right at the foot of Maldonado. Jalen Smith able to run up and save it from going out. The Redskins will fall into a double team situation from Hayes High as they try to get the ball back. So go off the foot of a Liberal player as they point to the goal Hayes High is trying to score in. Jalen Smith will run up and throw it in. Tried to find Cooper Johnson, but it went over his head. Maldonado with it. Stops trying to find somewhere to go. Will get past 2 defenders and will work towards the goal line. And a pass up ahead. Unable to find it, but Kyler Luck tries to pass it back, and this one goes out of bounds.
So 7 minutes and 45 seconds left on this chilly evening tonight here at Hayes High.
We'll see how both teams approach this. Obviously, with Hayes High, you're going to try any opportunity you get. Liberal, it's going to be interesting to see if they continue to do that attack they've been doing or if they try to play a little bit more defensive. Maldonado will get it, has some guys up ahead and to help him out as he goes across field to Henry Spino. We'll say this one was last touched by the Indians. Liberal going on the attack, 2 guys in front. As Jacob Hemphill runs to that side, just lets it roll out of bounds. Now Liberal thought about going on the attack with Gonzalez. He'll instead pass it back as there's 6:43 to go here in the game. They'll go back to the goalie and saw number 9, Oscar Perez, try to run after it. This one's cleared out. The Hayes High fans wanting a call there as Maldonado got shoved to the ground, but they don't get it.
Hayes fans are visibly very upset by that call. They did not think that Liberal should have the ball right now. They think that it should be a free kick from the foul calls, or to Ivan, I guess I should say.
Not as big of a soccer expert as you, but if I had to guess, I'd say with how quickly it rolled out of bounds, there was really not enough for them to call it.
And that may be too, yeah.
So Liberal will get the throw in as the clock continues to roll with 5:44 to go. Hemphill with it. Pass up ahead to Maldonado. He's got to try and run and give Hayes High an opportunity. We're going to get a whistle. And Hayes High's going to get a free kick. Huge opportunity as they'll send Brecken Audi up to kick it. Audi will run up, angle it kind of more in front of the box. So the Redskins able to clear it out. Heilman kicked it out of bounds, so we'll stay with Liberal. Redskins playing more defensive now, but at the same time trying to keep it as far on that side as they can, just so Hayes High doesn't have opportunities to attack when they're available. This one will roll out the back, and Hayes High going to get a goal kick from Kenny Fisher. Fisher will run it up. It's a line drive. As Henry Spino gets it. And the Redskins get it right back as Cooper Johnson trying to steal it from them. And now he's able to come out with it and try to get a pass up ahead to Perez going on the run. And we're going to get a shove. And there's the whistle at the 20-yard line of the football markings. Hayes High had another free kick opportunity. It'll come from Henry Spino. Off to the side is Jacob Hemphill. Henry Spino, line drive kick, able to get it past, just barely saved by the goalie. And he gets it right back. Oh, my goodness. A golden opportunity, but it went over the goalie's head. I think it actually went off the crossbar, too, but Hayes High just couldn't quite capitalize off it, and a good save there from Ruvalcaba.
Yeah, Hayes High has been very unlucky in a couple moments, and that was definitely one of the moments. I mean, keeper barely just got his fingertips on it, and that's what really kept them from scoring right there. So Hayes High has just been unlucky this game.
And now Hayes High's got to attack whenever they get the chance to. Under 3 minutes to go now. So this one will roll out and stay in possession of Liberal. They'll say that this will be a throw-in on that far side. As Liberal at this point just trying to play keep away with Hayes High, but you got to expect they try to score if they get the chance to, because we've seen from them this year, especially in their last game where they were able to put up double-digit goals. They'll score when they get the chance. But now at this point, with how aggressive each team has been, they're going to try and keep it away from Hayes High when they get the chance to. This one will be kicked back out, and it'll stay with the Redskins. Minute 55 to go. Liberal in front, 3-2. Minute 30 on the clock as Liberal taking their time to throw the ball in. Hayes High was able to kick it out. Liberal able to get it back, though. As Kenny Fisher runs up and gets another save. 5th one of this half, 8th one of the game for Fisher. This one went high up into the air. Hayes High will get the kick from Kyler Luck. Minute 03 on the clock. 1 minute. So this will be sent downfield. It'll be Hayes High ball. They got 50 seconds to try and score and keep the game alive. So we'll go off of a liberal player as Henry Spino try getting the pass up ahead. It'll be Hayes High ball, 32 seconds to go. They cannot waste any time as they'll throw it in right away up to Cooper Johnson, passes it up ahead. As Liberal clears it out. Breckenati with it, 15 seconds to go. Maldonado with it. Looks back at the clock and will try to go on an aggressive attack right away as Cooper Johnson will take it. Tries to get it past, up into the air. There's some Hayes High players there. Off of the head and off to the right side and no good as it rolls out of bounds with 1 second to go. And that will do it as Liberal able to escape with a 3-2 victory against Hayes High to improve to a record of 10-1-1 on the year. And we will have our post-game show coverage when we come back. We welcome you back to Hayes High School on the post-game show as Hayes High comes up short to Liberal in a down-to-the-wire contest as the Redskins escape with a 3-2 victory to get their 10th win on the year. And despite the outcome, Hayes High had a lot of good moments. They were able to go on the defense and hold Liberal when they were able to go on the attack. And then when Hayes High went on the attack, they thought more strategically, only as I have it listed right here, only four of their shots were not on goal. They had 5 that were on goal. Just had the opportunities there, just came up short in the end.
Yeah, absolutely, Hank. Hayes High has played a great game tonight. You know, you look at the score, 3-2 is a loss, but if you watch it, you know, it was a great game. You know, we had a couple opportunities that we just got unlucky with, but one of the hardest parts probably from Hayes High is that's 7 games now we have lost within 1 point. And, you know, Hayes High physically is there. They just have just struggling that one extra point to keep them in the game and then one more to come out on top. You know, 7 1-point games Hayes High is really a really good team.
And it's going to be interesting to see how they do, especially with that we're down to the last 2 games of the regular season. We were taking a look at it during that break. Hayes High currently sits at 13 in the 5A West. This is definitely a team that could put up a fight. Right now, if the season were to end today, Hayes High would match up against a team like Hutchinson or Valley Center like they met last year in the playoffs. Just a lot of interesting things to come ahead for Hayes High with these last 2 games. You get Garden City, a team that we saw Hayes High fought hard against, came down to the wire. Then you get Heston, where Hayes High put on an offensive fireworks with their attack, and just got to put this behind them and try to get those last 2 wins and improve their seeding for sub-state.
Yeah, I think the great Garden City game here in 2 days is going to be a really good game. I think Hayes High really needs to come out and get the win so they can come out with another confident booster, and then Heston after that. But it's going to be, I think Hayes High really needs this extra win to come out in confident boost, and if they do get it, it's going to be huge for the playoffs.
We'll see what Hayes High can do in the final 2 games, but again, they fall to Liberal tonight by a final score of 3-2. We want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I'm Hank Corsair. Alongside me was Ethan Dague, and ladies and gentlemen, good night from Hayes High School.